Have you seen any new shiny objects online? That program, that company that you look at and you just go, wow, that's gonna make me rich. I'm online almost all the time. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way, and I see everything that's online. And I can tell you, as a program comes out, I can gauge pretty quickly whether it's a decent program, so-so program, whatever it is. And over the last, probably 3 or 4 months, I've seen the companies that are making a push, that are trying to bring people in and get them involved with their program, their company. And a couple of them, I have to admit, they're not too bad. They really aren't. But when I compare them with OnPassive, and specifically, there have been a couple of companies that are putting a few programs together that have several tools that we can use. They really are one-dimensional compared to OnPassive. And what I mean by that is, yeah, they've put together a company with tools that we all use, and they put them in one place. And I, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I would have been very, very interested in coming in and using those tools, and would have said, yeah, this is pretty nice. I can share these with my people, and we can put them together and do a few things online. But as I look at all of these programs, every one of them, without exception, although they might be pretty good, although some of the tools are okay, which by the way, they're not even close to the tools in OnPassive. OnPassive's tools are just superior to anything that's out there right now. But although they might be okay, in the end, we are left with that same question: how? Okay, I've done all this stuff. Maybe I've got some good pages. Maybe I've put an autoresponder together with a funnel. Maybe I've done all these things, but I'm still not making any money. How? How do I make a buck? And really, with OnPassive, because it is the complete program, because of what they've done with the automated marketing system, and what Ash and his team is doing, you get into OnPassive, and that question of how really does evaporate. And over the course of the last 7 months, Marty, Dan, and I, we've become more and more and more confident what we're doing with OnPassive and what OnPassive is doing, and how close to the rollout of OnPassive we are. And really, because OnPassive answered all of those questions: how? How are we going to get people involved? How are we going to get them hooked up to all these tools that are meshed together, that are synchronized, that work together? How are we going to get traffic through everybody's business? How are we going to get them to make that first dollar? And really, OnPassive answers all of those questions. And Marty, Dan, and I, we really have hit a milestone with what we're doing with OnPassive. Excuse me, guys. And really, what's happening on our team right now is that we have individuals that are ready. They're actually ready to start driving traffic, the same way Marty, Dan, and I drive traffic. This is a really, really exciting thing for our team. Yes, when OnPassive rolls out, Ash is going to drive massive traffic. He is going to build each and every one of our teams. But if we can augment that, if we can add to that, how exciting is that for our team and the growth of our team? So we actually have individuals right now that are ready to start driving traffic and bringing in more leads. And as we look at what our team is doing, and we look at how many leads we're going to be bringing in as OnPassive rolls out, that first month, we will probably be bringing in 60 to 100,000 leads a month. This is a really big deal, guys. If you're on our team, understand that many leads consistently growing over time to 100, 150, 200, 300, 400,000 leads a month. Imagine what that's going to do for our team. I want to run over to the product line just very, very quickly and talk about customers for just a second. And give me just a second, guys. I'll pull up the chart. And I want to talk about the product line and how it relates to our team, why we're going to be able to do what we're doing with all of our teammates that want to market with us. Number one, as OnPassive rolls out, obviously we all come in as a customer. And because you're on our team, and I really think this is going to be kind of the norm over the whole team of OnPassive. But as you look at our team, everybody's going to come in, and initially you're going to get a domain name. And remember, when you come in, you buy a package that has the product line in it. And in it, we're going to be able to come in and buy the domain name. You're also going to be using the hosting. These are products that we're going to be using, which makes us a customer. You're going to be using the daily funnel. You're going to be using the site creator. You're going to be using the autoresponder. Initially, these tools you will be using very, very quickly, because everybody that comes in order to set up your automated marketing platform in OnPassive, you need all of these tools to actually start driving traffic through your business to get signups. And whether Ash is doing that for you or Marty, Dan, and I are helping you do that, we're actually doing it and helping you do that. All of these tools are critical to building that funnel to get it out to the world to build your business. So as you come in, you will be using the domain name, the hosting, the daily funnel, the site builder, the autoresponder. And again, Marty, Dan, and I are going to be helping everybody set this up. And we are going to be using some of the content that OnPassive has, that Ash and his teams build, because it is absolutely awesome. Plus, we're going to be subsidizing it with our content, our videos, our content. So you're going to have exposure not only to what OnPassive has, but to what Marty, Dan, and I have. And I can tell you right now, it's working very, very well. So what we have happening right now is we have people on our team that are ready to start marketing right now. It's just a couple of them. Most of the people that are going to be marketing with us, we actually need the OnPassive automated marketing system, just because they don't have the experience or the skill sets to do what we're doing. But we have a few people that are right there, and with a little help from Marty and I, they are ready to market. Again, we are actually going to double or triple our traffic in the next week, 10 days. This is a really, really big deal because our team is already growing very, very quickly. And because these individuals are ready to start marketing right now, all it's going to do is increase our growth, building our team. Now, I know there's some people out there going, you know, I'm really happy for those individuals. I really am. But, you know, I don't know what that's going to do for me. I don't know why that affects me. You know, I don't even know why you're telling me this. Believe me, I know how people think. I was out there at one time. I know the thoughts that go through people's mind. But I want to run over to the compensation program just very, very quickly, and just show you how it's going to affect you. So as we're looking at the compensation plan, and here it is. There are four membership levels. Each level has a product package, and as we come in, become customers, we can use those product packages. And as we have people on our team coming in and starting to market for their team, they are going to build their team, and as they do that, our matrix is going to grow. So what does that do for you? If you look at the total matrix, and you look at the different levels that we have, maybe you're on level 4, and we've got a few individuals in there that are building their team, but it's not doing anything for you. What it allows Marty, Dan, and I to do, it frees us up because other people are starting to participate, because they're starting to build their team. It frees us up to actually start filling the gaps within this matrix. As we look at this matrix, Marty, Dan, and I will systematically fill every hole in this matrix. It is our goal to fill every spot within this matrix, which is about 86,000 people, and then get those 86,000 people from level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. We will do that. As we look at the first 120 to 150 days, when I talk about bringing in 10,000 people into the matrix in that time frame, that is something I envision Marty, Dan, and I doing on our own. This does not include what our other team members are going to be doing. Can we promise it? Can we guarantee it? You know we don't do that here. I've said this many, many times. All we're promised is today. Tomorrow we don't know what's going to happen. But based on our experience, based on the groundwork that Marty, Dan, and I have done, this is a really, really big deal for our teammates to start marketing with us. It frees us up to fill any gaps that we have, not only in our total matrix, but on your team, other people's team, and even those individuals that are marketing right now. If there is a shortfall, Marty, Dan, and I are going to jump in there and fill it. Because when we get that first 10,000 people in, we want it filled all the way down between 8 and 9, level 8 and 9, all the way across. And in order to do that, we know that individuals are going to need help, even though Ash is going to be driving traffic for everybody. And we already know that Ash and his team in OnPassive, they're going to be driving massive traffic. So the video today was kind of show you what's happening, how we're moving forward. This thing is really going to get cranked up very, very quickly now, because we're going to start doubling and tripling the amount of traffic we come in. On the last video, I talked about having a webinar with Ash. We do not have that set up yet, but Ash is very, very busy. But I do believe that's going to happen. He's going to tell us when it's going to happen in the next few days, whether it's a week or 10 days, whatever it is. Ash is super, super busy. We're just grateful that he is going to take the time out and do a webinar with Marty, Dan, and I. It's going to be extremely powerful. I will try and work in the question about our product line. I already know the product line is superior than anything out there. I already know it's going to work so well together. But I really want Ash to talk about the quality of the product if he has time. Obviously, if he has something else he wants to talk about, that's fine. But I will try and work in the product line and the customer. I think it's so important to OnPassive moving forward. And I know if Ash talks about the product line, he's going to give us some really, really good insight into how good this product is and why that's so important. And of course, in my mind, if you've got a product that works for everybody, that is really superior than anything else online, it just makes our life so easy when it comes to marketing OnPassive, bringing in leads, and getting them to sign up as a customer. And then from there, because of what Marty, Dan, and I do, we will have customers that come in and stay customers. But I can tell you, once we're done with them as a team, the majority of the customers that come into OnPassive will click that button in the back to become affiliates, because it really is a no-brainer. I mean, anytime you can click a button and make money with the product you're using and end up not paying for it, I just think it's a done deal. So things are really heating up on our team in OnPassive. We will have a webinar with Ash. As soon as we know when, we'll get the word out there so you all will know what to expect. And then from there, yeah, we're just really, really looking forward not only to getting our teammates moving forward with the marketing, bringing in leads, and paying affiliates right now. And by the way, the affiliate spot is still open. It is a $97 spot that locks your place in the matrix. I always recommend it if you can do it. But again, don't worry about it if you're coming in, and we have many, many, many people coming in telling us that they will be in day one when OnPassive rolls out. They will be affiliates. That's perfectly fine, because you're going to do great. And believe me, I believe that 100% with what Ash and our team are going to be doing. But again, we'll have the announcement when we know when the webinar is going to happen with Ash. And then from there, yeah, if you haven't signed up for the YouTube channel, do it. It's always a good idea. We have more and more stuff coming out every day, every week. Click the bell on the right, and then from there, just get ready. We'll have that webinar very, very quick. And I just think you know, the excitement with OnPassive is just, it's mounting. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's super fun, guys. Our new people that are coming into our group, we're glad you're here. Congratulations on getting into the group and understanding what OnPassive is doing. And from there, guys, we're going to have a ball moving forward. There are things Marty, Dan, and I don't tell you. In the future, you'll learn about some of them. Some of them will always be in the background. But believe me, this is bigger than you think it is. Way bigger than you think it is. And from there, yeah, we're just going to have fun with it and, yeah, just absolutely see you at the top. Take care. Bye.